So we are playing Kobolds, a game about mining and Shinies. Who here read the rules and who did not read the rules? Press up.
I read the rules, but I forget everything.
I didn't read the rules. It was too gibberish.
It wasn't gibberish.
Whoever came up with that rule book sucked.
It was not ordered very well, but it was not gibberish. All right, so go over a couple of components here. So these are mines, and the goal of this game is to collect the most amount of shinies by mining this particular territory. And the way that works is on your turn, you already have 3 kobolds. You have 5 kobolds in your deck, or in your hand right now. So yeah, you can draw 5 kobolds from the deck. And there will always be 3 that you can purchase from the marketplace. And the amount to purchase them is in the lower left-hand corner. It's a gold amount, and everybody has 3 gold to start. So you will always draw 2 kobolds from the deck. And if this pile is empty, we'll leave the discard pile. If this is in the discard, the top of the discard pile, we leave that one and shuffle the rest of them together. All right. And now the idea is you want to create either a mining party or a raiding party around the mine. The way you do that is you want to have cards in order to... There's only 3 spots per mine. So on your turn, you're going to, if a territory is available, you're going to claim it by putting your card next to it on one of the 3 sides that are available to it. So, here, here, or here. And when you do that, you have to also then assemble a mining party to go next to it. So let's say on my turn, if I decided I wanted to put this territory, I'd also have to put miners there. And the mining party has 3 kobold slots max. So I would say, all right, I want to put this kobold there, and I want to put this kobold there, and I want to put this kobold there. And then at the end of my turn, when it passes, I will get shinies totaling the amount of pickaxes I have in my kobold mining party. So if this was... needs to be shuffled. So if this was my mining party into my turn, I would draw 2 cards off of the loot deck here, which is above the mine itself. The other thing you can do is, let's say you want to, instead of taking a spot on the mine, you can try to knock my mining party out by forming a raiding party. So in the event that let's say you could say, okay, I want to assemble a raiding party of this. The red in the top left is the fight rating for these kobolds. As long as the fight rating for your group of kobolds is higher than the total mining party that I have put out here, you take it over. So all of these would get discarded. Let's put them back in my hand because it's my starting hand.
Wait,
and then yours would go here, and your color card would go here.
Wait a minute, go back.
What am I going
so,
back?
What would that amount be? Would it be free or 2?
That one would... The one that I had on there already?
Yeah.
It's only 1. I had a total of 1 here. Put them back as an example.
So it counts your fight against the other person.
Yes, your fight versus the other person's fight.
Okay.
So there's always a mining rating for a party and a fight rating for a party. Mine is all the blue ones, and fight is the total of all the red ones. So instead of claiming a territory, you can totally try to kick me out of this territory to stop me from getting loot the next turn, or making me purchase more kobolds and whatever to try to take over this territory. So that's one of the things that you can do on your turn. Mining parties are how you collect treasure from a mine. A mining party has 3 kobold slots and can claim any empty slot around a mine with a territory card. Once a mining party is set, its members can only be moved or swapped through the effects of other kobolds. Mining parties can be chased away by an opponent's raiding party, whose fight rating meets or exceeds the mining party. So on a tie, the fighters win. Mining party's total mine determines how much loot you collect at the end of each turn from the mine that you are at. Raiding parties. Raiding parties are used to chase away your opponent's mining parties and claim their spot to drive away dragons guarding mines. To successfully drive away a mining party or dragon, your raiding party's total fight must be equal to or greater than theirs, with a minimum of 1 fight. A defeated mining party is discarded. The victor's territory card replaces the conquered person's card. You may place as many fighter and minor kobolds in a raiding party as you see fit, but on completing a successful raid, you must discard all but 3 of your raiding kobolds. So you can attack with more than the 3, but you can only ever keep 3 at the mining spot. You can attack with a 5 in order to beat like another 5, but then you have to discard down to 3. Hiring kobolds. Any player can hire any or all of the kobolds placed face up by the kobold deck. The kobold's value is displayed in the bottom left corner, which can be paid for with gold or loot. At the end of the turn, replace all hired kobolds from the kobold deck. At the end of your turn, collect loot from each mine equal to the total mine rating of all your mining parties at that mine. Turn the card at the top of the loot deck face up. The red player's total mine is 7. Yeah, okay. Winning the game. Once all the mines have run dry, the game is over. The player with the greatest total value of loot cards, including any gold you have left, is declared the winner. Thank you for flipping over the first card there. So you can always see what's coming, and each of these decks has 32 cards. There are 30 pieces of loot and 2 events randomly sorted into them. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so in synopsis, your turn is draw 2 kobolds from the kobold deck. Then you can purchase any kobolds you want. And then you can take over a territory, take a free spot. All right, one of the 3 that are around here. Hand size, yeah, I don't think there's any limit on hand size. I didn't see anything in the rules about that. And establish up to 3 kobolds in a mining spot if it's open. Put your card adjacent to it first, and then put the 3 kobolds right next to it here. Or you can, instead of mining, you can try to fight, and you can attack with any number of kobolds and discard all the cards that are here. This card will return, your card color will replace this, and then at the end of your turn, you will collect the mining stuff that is necessary in that area. And that's pretty much it. We just go around and try to beat each other's kobolds off of the mines and get as much shinies as possible, and that's pretty much it. I think the rules are a lot longer than you need. There are some other things to highlight. So there are the 2 event cards that are in here. Sometimes a mining party can dig up more than they bargained for. When an event card is drawn during the player's loot collection phase, the event must be completed before the player can continue to collect any more loot from that mine. So you will flip over your loot cards one at a time, right, until you get an event. And there are a couple of different types of events. An encounter requires the player who drew the card to meet a fight or mine requirement to overcome it with the kobolds, both in their present mining party and played from their hand. If they cannot, the next player in turn order has the chance to do so. And there'll be a benefit from defeating the encounter. A different type of event is called a contest. A contest pits all players at that mine against one another using their mining parties, plus additional kobolds played from their respective hands, should they choose to do so. For the highest fight or mine, in the event of a tie, all played kobolds are returned to their owner's hand, and the contest event is discarded, allowing plays to proceed. So we just follow the directions as they're stated on the event cards, basically, and if we have any questions, I'll try to refer to the rules. In terms of loot, there's a variety of loot. Some of it's gold and gems. They all have a value, but there are also pieces of unique loot. And your kobolds may unearth items that are as useful as they are shiny. The gem chest crystal sword can be used at any time after a player obtains them, but plan carefully. If a party with the item is raided, you discard that item along with the party. So for example, the crystal sword in here says, a shiny that can defend your shinies. Raiding and mining parties possessing this sword gain +2 fight. Unique loot can be given to a raiding party and will remain with the party until it gets raided or the mine runs dry. So if you have one of those cool swords and I have my kobolds out here like this and they're mining, you can put their unique item over here. But remember that if your group gets defeated, the person who defeats you will take that item from you, and it will go and belong to the new raiding party that replaces the one that was here.
So if I use free raiding cards and defeat you, I have no mining cards. Do I now mine from the mine?
Right, yeah, your party would just stay there holding the spot, but it would not be able
Okay.
to mine. Now, there are abilities on these kobolds. For
boy.
example, on field, this one here, this heroic kobolds gain +3 fight if you don't have any other fighter kobolds in this mine. So read your kobolds because they have stuff that is interesting with them. They do on field effects, they have on defeat effects, and on raid effects. So when you're buying kobolds, you might want to look at that stuff. I'll
Now,
clarify some of those, I guess, as well.
I can replace a raiding party, with any cards I want, right?
Well, you can attack with as much as you want, but you have to discard down to 3 for the mine. There's only 3 spots.
Yeah. But I could, like for instance, okay. Could I, if I have 3 raiders on one spot, can I replace them with miners?
Not unless the kobolds, there's a power on the card that says so. You cannot just exchange kobolds for no reason.
Okay, can I, if I'm doing a raiding party, can I put 3 raiders in and 2 miners?
Yes. Then you can discard the raiders after you win. Keep the miners there. Keep
Okay.
1 fighter and 2 miners. Yeah. All of that is legal. Find the kobold abilities because there was a short description of that as well in the rules. It might be useful to know. Here we go. Right. On raid abilities activate when the kobold is deployed in a raiding party. On field abilities are active as long as the kobold is in play, and on defeat abilities activate when a raiding party drives the mining party from the mine. So you know, okay? So you can look over your cards and get familiar with those kind of things.
Got it. Who goes first?
We will decide that in a moment. You can roll that. Okay. Okay, I might be going first here. You rolled a 12.
I didn't roll.
Who rolled it? Okay, Red rolled that.
I rolled 12, yeah, right.
Okay.
And that never happens.
Alright, so feel free to ask questions as we go through. We're all new to this game. I've never played this. Only read the rules like 5 times, so.
You draw cards at the beginning of your turn, correct?
Correct. You draw 2 kobolds from the deck, and then you do your hire, raid, mine, in any order you want. No set order as far as I can tell. Mining party, hiring. Mining party, raiding party, or hiring always comes after the draw. The draw is the only thing that's actually stated as the first thing. What made you choose this game anyway?
So I like Shinies.
Alright, that's a valid response, I suppose. Probably have to move the. I'm just thinking we'll probably have to move this stuff over 2 spots. It's for space, I think. Just thinking. Because these are going to go out to here, plus a unique item. So I'll need 5 spots across. Yeah, that works. The mod should have loaded. Alright, so if you're going to claim that, you got to put some kobolds. Put 3 kobolds here.
No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out which.
Well, you don't have to put 3 down, right? You need to put 1 if you want.
Yes. A mining party has 3 kobold slots and can claim any empty slot around a mine with a territory card. Once the mining party is set, its members can only be moved or swapped through the effects of other kobolds. So, I mean, it's advantageous to put 3. It only has 3 slots, though. You can only put 3. Okay, that's cool. That kobold gives them an extra spot. That's awesome. All right.
Is it my turn?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're gonna mine 3 loot, or no, actually only 2. Your Geomancer gives you 1, and the small gives you 1. Or yeah, this one gives you 1. This guy on the bottom gives you 0. Okay, so we have to do you have to do this event now. Want to read it up for us? I'll read it since you're throwing up. Golem encounter. This earthen behemoth's core pulses with an arcane energy. If it is not defeated by the time the drawing player's turn comes around again, it falls to worthless pieces and is discarded. Alright. And in order to defeat it, I believe you need 5 mine in order to do this one?
Can I put more kobolds on? No? Or is that no? Is that one
No,
mine?
because it's the end of your turn, so you're just going to collect this 1 piece of loot. And hold on, let me see if you can. If you can do that right now. I mean, you probably can.
Wait, why is he collecting loot?
But he ended his turn.
Yeah, but he doesn't get loot because he has to fight that.
Oh, that wasn't the first card. That was the second loot that he was going to pull.
Oh.
Yeah, you can try to defeat that right now. And I believe you need 5 total pickaxes in order to defeat it. You need to add 3.
No, he doesn't.
1.
Oh, 1? Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's great.
So do I get it?
Yes, you get that card now.
Oops.
Does it have some kind of value to it? Back maybe it has a value? Yeah, it's worth 6. Alright, so now you have to make sure that you still meet the legal size thing here.
This is, does that activate since it's on the field?
Let's see, on field. This fortunate kobold gains +1 loot when a loot card with a value of 3 or higher. Yeah, it wasn't in play when that happened.
Oh,
Yeah, that's only when that's on raid that you had it on.
Alright, so now it is AI's turn, right? Congrats on your golem kill. Big shiny.
Should this top card be flipped over?
Yes. Lazy kobold is interesting. Like a secret weapon. Something.
How do I do a raid? I just put my card here.
You want to just just want to take over a spot?
Yeah.
It's just a mining party, so just put your green card in an adjacent mining spot. Only 3 spots each mine, so.
Like that?
Yep, and then put your 3 kobolds here. No, you gotta put it here. You're not doing a raiding. You're not doing a raiding party. You're doing a mining party.
No, I'm doing a raiding. I want to do a raid.
Okay, so then you just say you want to raid, this group.
Okay, I want to raid this group. And I'm raiding with my archer.
Put them like next to here so we can do the math easy.
Okay. My archer, and it kills this.
Okay.
So does that mean I win?
Yes, you would win then, in that case.
So
You can
I'm
fill out
actually
your
gonna put.
Yeah, you gotta attack with all your kobolds at once.
No, I gotta do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so those get discarded. This territory card back. Your territory card goes here.
Do they still mine?
They will still mine at the end of your turn, yep. Anything else you want to do? You want to buy kobolds or?
Oh, and I forgot to draw 2 more kobolds because of my card bolstering.
Okay.
You can still buy kobold.
Brutal. Alright, is your turn done?
No, I'm gonna pay 2 and buy a kobold. Did I pay it?
You can throw it there. Look over at the end of the turn, not right now.
You just double check I resolved everything here. Yes, so that would end my turn, so now I mine.
Mine 4, yep.
Now I mine 5.
Oh, yeah, your antlers. Okay, cool. You mine 5.
So where do I mine?
Here, this is the loot deck for this mine. As long as you don't get an event.
And we don't hide our loot, right? So this is the first one.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, they're mostly just ones anyway, so some of them are multiple.
Okay.
Alright, so it is my turn now, huh? I'm gonna draw 2. 2 kobolds. Let's see what I want to do.
I should have 4 in that. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to... Let me take a look at the board here. Kind of like this Ravager kobold. I'm going to buy him. And then... Going to take over this territory here. Like that. And it's just 2, so I will just take 2. 2 Shinies. And that's the end of my turn. The loot discard pile is here. Let's pay for all the kobolds there. And then the kobold discard pile is here.
Okay.
Draw your 2.
Okay.
Yes. Everything, they all have a value. Anything that has in the bottom left has a value. Whether what it's worth or what you pay for it. So that's kind of the balancing act of the game. Like, what you mine is what you also use to pay for shit.
Shouldn't we flip this card?
Yes, now it's flipped. Okay, that one's really good too. The artwork is neat. Reminds me of can't put my finger on it.
What does it mean by when disaster strikes?
I mean,
Recharge your hand when disaster strikes.
When you would discard it, I think.
yes, when
it
you would
would
discard it.
So like any defeat or
It's on defeat, so it returns to your hand. It's just it's just a phrase they're using.
Okay, I'm gonna buy this one.
All right.
And I'm going to play. And
Do you draw 2 loot immediately when you play that?
yeah.
From here, this mine.
Oh, yeah.
You need 2 more kobolds.
Are all loot visible?
Yeah.
Camp 2 more kobolds. So lets me draw 2 kobolds.
Very nice.
Okay, and then I'll play this one. So I guess I go mining.
If you end your turn now, then yeah, you will mine.
Yeah, I'll end my turn now.
So you'll mine 3.
3.
Very good. Draw 3 of those. All right. So now you got to do this event. Read it up. Tell us what you got to do.
Okay, it says encounter this proud dragon won't give up its horde so easily. If it is not defeated by the time the drawing player's turn comes around again, it flees with its horde and is discarded.
Okay.
And I need 6.
Yep.
Well, I've got 1.
No, you've got 3.
No, this is
fight.
This is fighting.
Oh, it is fighting. Wow. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna play this one. This gives me +2 fight during events.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at +4. And then I'm going to use that one, and then I need 1 more.
Yep.
I'll use this one instead. Okay, that should be 6.
Okay, cool. So you defeat it, and that was your 3rd piece of loot. Now you have to choose which 3 remain. Very good. We're back to Jet's turn.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
Make sure to discard in order. The order they were discarded.
Oh, they were. It was the other way.
Oh, we got a raiding party happening over here.
I think we should do cards as we play them. So I would do that first.
Do what first? Yeah. Alright, so just flip your loot cards upside down in a pile and shuffle them, and he'll just pick the first top two. There you go.
Fast.
Big steal right there.
Is this all the only two you're putting out?
It's not defeated, is it?
Yeah.
It was
But
1-1 tie.
He wins on fights win on ties.
But I get to draw a loot card because of my sneaky.
That's true. Okay.
I'll take that.
Oh. A 3-gem. And raid parties can be any size, yeah. They just have to have a minimum of one fight, so yeah. Okay. You drew your 2 kobolds, right? Yeah, you did.
Are hordes considered loot though? Just wondering. I just wondered if I guess it is.
Yeah, it's all considered loot. Everything in this pile, in this deck is loot.
Confused on what just happened. I don't understand. What What did he do on his turn? I didn't even see.
He drew his 2 kobolds, then he raided, and he bought some kobolds.
Where did he raid?
He raided over here. He raided Wintertide's thing. Now when he ends his turn, he's going to loot 2. You looted the 2 already, right? Yeah. That's the end of his turn. It's your turn.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Now that gets flipped as well.
I'm gonna raid.
Man.
And I'm gonna do this as well. So, first thing I'm gonna do.
Yeah, how you gonna do that? See, how you gonna make that random? Say, you can tell if that's on the top.
What?
You can tell the red.
If he shuffles it, just shuffle it and end it. So, or somebody else can do it.
Just do three shuffles, you're done. Whatever, I mean.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Oh. Ha! That's what you get. Stealing mine.
Alright, so I do
Gets
draw
around,
2 more
huh?
loops as well.
Alright, so these are defeated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I draw 2 loot. Do I draw 2 loot from the mine or the main loot pile?
Oh, it's always the mine. There's no other loot pile. This is the loot pile for the mine.
I don't only draw 1. I hit it twice, but okay, I'll just do it this way. You can still buy if it won, right?
Yeah, you can still buy.
But I think I am. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 by a miner. And I loot, so just free this time. Well, actually, I loot for both parties, right?
No. Oh, yes, you do. You loot for both parties. So you loot 3 over here, and then whatever over there. 4, I guess. Nice. So you can give that to a mining party. Stick it on the end of your row.
Do I have to do that now?
No. It has to be on your turn, but
Okay, but I could do it later.
yeah. Then you got a mine over here.
Oh wait, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm not gonna do a chest yet. Yeah, I am. I'll just go ahead and do it.
Okay.
So they gain 7 mines?
They mine.
Yeah, 5 and plus 2, so 7.
Yep. Really good. Double check that, but I'm pretty sure you can give them unique items even at the end of your turn. Yeah, you can be used anytime after a player obtains them.
Okay, I'm done.
Okie dokie. Draw 2. Okay. See what we got in the marketplace here. Gonna spend 2. And buy the witchy. Thank you.
Which is 3.
The witchy's 3. Yep. Okay. Here you go. 3. Alright, we are going to raid here. And that. So that will give me 4 a fight. I believe that defeats these here.
I can't add more, right?
During a raid. Let's see. Right, you cannot.
Okay.
You don't have any effects, right? That trigger here? I didn't actually look.
Just post 1 fight.
Okay.
And I had any minors to that or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna add one right here. Actually, just thinking about that. Really want to, but need to at this point. So I'll discard these.
Let's head on play. This relief kobold allows a player to discard one of their existing mind parties and replace it with a new one containing this kobold.
Actually, hold on. No, I don't want this.
This chest gets discarded.
Just throw this guy in here. No, I get that. That raiding party now takes that. I believe.
I thought the loot gets discarded when mining party is defeated.
Unique loot can only be given to a raiding party and will remain with the party until it gets raided or the mine runs dry. Okay. I guess it does get discarded. Okay. It's mine here. I don't know why that wasn't there. Okay, so I'll end my turn and I'll just loot 2 from here. Garbage. Garbage.
Okay. I'll go ahead and get kobold. Okay. Okay.
I don't think you get discounts. You don't get change back or anything.
I'm gonna buy the Raider.
Indeed, you are.
And then I'm going to raid.
You rating me?
Whoever green is, yeah.
Okay, so let me throw all these cards into one deck.
Let me go ahead and put these.
And shuffle 3 times and then draw.
Okay. You mean me shuffle 3 times?
Yeah.
Here, Ninja.
Ha ha ha.
Jeez. The thing has gone around the table. Jeez.
Got that thing back. I can put
Crazy.
these other. Let's see, I was gonna put I'll go ahead and I'll save that.
Oh.
I'm going to play Damn. Yeah, I guess I will play this.
Which one you stealing?
Damn it. I don't have a whole lot of good cards.
I know the
guess I'll
feeling.
play Lucky and Lazy. So I get one loot. This is defeated. And I get 1 draw. Okay. I'm done.
Alrighty. Ooh, we got a buff kobold over here. Nice.
When does the game end?
When both the mines are dry. This one has 17 in a thing, and this one has 13 in a card on top.
You raid me again?
Dicky. Ew.
Well, you get 1.
the loot discard pile, so he gets his loot back. Have to play the cards in order first.
It's really
Then we
nice.
got small. So 2 smalls. On play. Let's call it a sure.
Interesting. Okay. So it's under the top one, right? Oh, actually, this is the top one, so you can look at another one. I mean, you're gonna mine 4, so it hardly matters. Alright, I'll discard these out.
Well, he gets to draw shuffle 3 times. You get and start with the top card. Fine.
Does he?
Oh no, he didn't get a raider. Never
No, I
mind.
didn't do that.
Okay. Why raid me? Do I still get the capability with the fancy? Oh, fancy, the lazy one.
That was defeated.
Yeah, but he says it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Don't
raid me,
play
but you
anymore.
don't raid the guy who has 2 mines going.
Well, I literally get 2 loot out of it. You know, I'm like probably way behind in this game, right?
I'm going
Very behind
to.
because I've had horrible draws.
I'm gonna raid again.
Jeez. Let's let you guys battle it out. It's fine with me.
And I'm gonna.
Did you draw your 2 cards first? Did you draw your 2?
Oh yeah, I always forget to do that. I don't think I did it last one, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Where's the 2 cards?
Right here. Can't afford shit now.
So I used Raider to take 2 loot again. I want that +6. I'm doing the right deck here, right? Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, foul. Well, not too bad. And I'm gonna add let's add lucky to this. So I win, I think, maybe.
Said you just needed 2.
But I only mine 1 this time. Excuse me, do I want to buy something? Oh yeah, I want to buy ball string. And yeah, so I loot 1.
Loot 1 from here, and that's it, right? Loot's always garbage on my turn. 1. Alright. Drawing 2 kobolds. let's see. $2. I don't buy any of these kobolds. I want kobolds that I can actually mine with. And
What the hell?
alright, so on play, the inventive kobold's rocket pick works well. Draw 2 loot. Take this loot. And this loot. So hooray for loot. Of course. That's how that would go. But that's okay, I'll get to draw that later. Do I want to buy any now that I have some cash to work with? Not really. I have plenty of fighting kobolds. Alright, I will just end my turn. I will draw 2 loot from this mine. We'll draw 2 loot from this mine, I believe. Yep. Maybe I'm less far behind. But probably not. Alright, Wintertide, you're up.
Event. I'm sure you got
Yeah,
that.
but that's no one's looted that yet. When he loots it, he'll have to do the event.
Okay.
I think. Let me just make sure, but I'm pretty sure.
It says that
Right.
draw.
Yeah, but it has to be done before you continue to draw any more loot, and I don't draw any more loot. That was the 3rd card that came up. Oh wait, no. An encounter require. Yeah, I didn't draw the card yet. That's just the peak. Requires the player who drew the card to meet a fight or mine requirement to overcome it. Believe me, I would be more than happy to do that if it was my turn.
Okay. So
So I could kill
I'm
it. So
going to go ahead. And I'm going to go ahead and recruit.
You could trigger that card.
Yep. And then
Your loot. Loot pile. It's an event.
yeah. It's an event. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and trigger on this one too. Steals 2 random loot cards from the player who's sticky. The sticky fingered kobold draws 1 loot card from the top of this. Did that. Has an eye for talent. Okay, did that. I need to beat 6.
yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play this fancy. I think I first got to defeat. Well, this is defeated. It's defeated on this one.
I mean, it
What?
doesn't happen like that. It happens
It
all at
doesn't
once.
work. Yeah.
You can fancy and scout, and then activate the scout's trigger.
Well,
You can't activate the scout's trigger with fancy. It's only on play effects. I read that very carefully.
On play effects abilities reactivate on switch. So when he
That's-
switches them.
There's ones that literally say on play. That's the only ones you can trigger on.
Oh, this one says on raid. Okay. Yes, you're right.
on play, this planet lures a kobold from any other mining party at this mine to trade places. On play abilities reactivate on switch.
Take the brave.
I'm just going to take the
Yeah, there's no one
another
place.
cut. I'm just going to take this. And can I even beat that? I'm not even sure I can defeat that.
Yeah, you have 4 right now.
No, I can't defeat it.
You can still buy, and
I'll have to just wait to defeat it.
you could buy that. If you
Oh, yes, I could. That's right. I forgot to buy. I am actually going to spend. I'm going to buy. There. Should be enough.
Okay. So these guys get defeated.
dragons defeated.
And then I'll go to discard that one. And
Alrighty.
Guys, don't stack. I want to see what your loot is. Can you stack them on different piles?
Just search the pile, man.
I don't want to do that every time.
So fucking picky. That goes back to my hand. These two will get defeated. And, that's all you need. That's all you're gonna do. Looks good.
How many cards are left on there? Just 2?
Just two. 14 over here. It's not that surprising. You guys have been fighting over that thing for a while.
Alright, I think it's my turn.
And okay, yeah, he drew his loot, so.
Right, great. So on field and bolstering, so yeah, I don't have to trigger any of. Oh, I do trigger the. I forgot to draw 2. Yeah, let me draw 2. Yeah, so
So you need 3.
I'll do
You got 3,
those,
correct?
and actually, I don't want to. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep that. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it that way, and sorry. So I get free mining. That's horrible. Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. That's interesting. I draw 2. Where we do that? Hmm. Hmm. These are tough. Because I want to do some stuff, but I don't. Keep hoping that there's going to be like a good mining kobold that I can buy on my turn, and there never is, because why would there be? I will. Go back to Orange's hand. I'm gonna do this, and I'll play. I'm going to defeat a kobold in this mine. I'll get rid of the overseer. Yeah, sorry. And I'll end my turn. I'll draw the crystal sword. Sorry about that. Draw this. And where do I want to put this?
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I can put that there. Yeah, gem chest and crystal sword can be used at any time. Okay.
There are only 2 left here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy. I can buy 2, right?
Yeah.
I'll buy these 2. And that's it. And then I'll see.
Put 7 in there. Is that what you were supposed to pay?
Did I?
Yeah. You needed to pay 4, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I'll just go ahead and. Oh, which 3?
There's a free spot right here.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I think I'll go ahead and raid this one.
This one here.
Yep.
All right. Goes back to my hand. He gets discarded. Boo.
And. Okay. And I get the mine 3.
Yep. Interesting.
Use whatever equal to whatever.
Actually,
the strongest
I get the mine 2 more because of my
No,
2
you
monster.
That's during events. Is this a card? Is this the third card you're drawing?
Let's say I looted
No, you don't.
You
it's
looted
only
3.
2, 3, and then I get a +2 mine.
No,
during an event.
only during events.
I'm
This
confused.
is the peak. Events are like when you defeat the golem and stuff like that. That's an event.
Oh, because it says on field, the magical kobold gains +2 mining during event.
During
Oh,
events,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Darn. Okay.
It's whatever is equal to the strongest party of kobolds, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah, I guess so. Whoever draws that, we have to do a contest where we all fight.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's a contest event. Contest pits all players at the mine against one another using their mining parties plus additional kobolds from their hand, should they choose to do so. For the highest fight or mine in the event of a tie, all played kobolds are returned to their owner's hand and the contest event is discarding, allowing gameplay to proceed. Basically, when someone procs him, we all have to, if you want to get past that, we have to throw in cards. We take any kobolds we have in the mine. So right now, blue, green, and purple would be participating in this contest. And we total up the amount of fight that we have, since this guy wants fight. And yeah, then he joins us, and I think he has a value, so whoever is the strongest fighter gets that card. Anyone at this mine can choose to not participate if they don't want to.
Well, good luck. That's going to be almost impossible to beat.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to go to me, essentially.
You say so.
I mean,
Good, it's close. You want me to add up my fight here? It's 2, 3, 4, plus 4, or plus 2, that's 6. And then he gives plus 1 to every other one, so it's 8. When defending against the raid. So he's 3. This gives me 2, that's 5. Then he gets an extra 1, 6. He's 7. And then he's worth 3. So yeah, 10. You're right, Jet. Alright. So Witchy dies and he takes up a spot. I don't think these guys have any on defeat, right? No, they do not. Okay. It's a lot of effort to get one mine. I'm not sure if you did. If you didn't, you probably should to maintain the board state.
You gotta draw your loot too. so it's the event.
Okay. So, I mean, all of these cards return to your hand anyway on contest, so I'm going to play everything out that I can.
They're all returning your hand on conquest. Is this considered a raid?
No, it's considered a contest. So we basically just show our might here, essentially. So any on-event stuff does matter, but does not consider... I don't think it considers anything in play. Let me see. No on-play things or in-field things matter at all. Field things might. I don't know.
I mean, I think it does, because that
I have stuff
card.
on field, I do. I guess on field stuff does, but technically they're not played. So the archer doesn't matter. This isn't a raid.
But I would just had 5, yeah.
That would count.
And the only effect that would trigger is that, but
well, yeah.
You have other kobolds in the fight. Oh, any other fighter kobolds in that mine? Well, technically they're not in the mine, so I think you get that effect.
Yeah, they're not in the mine. And then do the on-field effects matter?
So no, I don't think so, because they're not technically on field. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. What do you guys want to rule on that? Either way, I'm not beating it. So.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. So I get this dude. Do you? This actually isn't me anymore. Oh, wait. Yeah, this isn't me anymore. This is whoever put that in there. Better put my stuff back out.
What happens on a tie? That would be a tie because you go for 5, right?
In a tie, the contest is discarded.
He has a sword, so he beats it. It depends into
he has
pictures. So, if the on-field effects trigger, he has +2 and a +3.
Let me look at on-field. Scroll up and find it.
Actually, he has +4 and a +3. So.
On-field abilities are active as long as the kobold is in play. It's kind of vague. I mean, they're in play in a sense. I don't really know what to rule for that.
But I mean, either way, I think you win, because if it's not, this one's definitely on field. That one's definitely on field, and there's only one kobold in the mine. I don't think, do these count as in the mine? That's the thing.
They're not in the mine. I don't think that they're considered in the mine. I mean, what do we want to consider in play? In play is going onto the board, or in play is in the mine? It's very, it's a little ambiguous, to be honest. What does he have? He has 5 plus the crystal sword, so he has 9.
I don't know. We could rule this anyway. I think
really could.
In 2 situations, Gray would win out. In 1 situation, Jet would win out. I would say we should rule in favor of Gray here.
What you guys want to do? You got any?
I'm okay with either way.
I don't have a vote because I'm confused.
Yeah, whatever people think makes the most sense here. Because I don't know either. I'm like.
Okay. So this goes over here. It's even worth 6. Okay. It's alright, just steal it from me later. It's the story of my life.
My turn.
Yeah, they're not in the mine though, Because mining is in the mining party. That's what that's defined as. Contest is weird. Yes, you do. Whose turn was it? It was your turn mining it? Yeah, so you get the whatever, the one loot here. Well, actually, no, that does count as, yeah, that does count as your one mine.
Yeah, those are mine.
Yep. Forgot that was on top. Very confusing.
So I'm going to. No, I'm not going to buy anything. Well, actually, aren't we supposed to flip these cards over?
It's your turn, yeah.
I'm not going to buy anything. I know that much. I think I'm just going to be obnoxious. Yeah. Go fancy and take the strong. Play inspiring.
Before we go forward here a sec. This wasn't actually my row of kobolds. Because I think Wintertide... Is this where you raided me last turn, Wintertide?
Probably.
Over here?
Yeah.
Just gonna fix this and give this a check. Like that. Let's resolve it that way. Right?
And,
Right, Jet, you were the second place there, or supposedly. Yeah, it's fine. I'm exhausted. I have to do an interview
okay, I'm going to do that.
in this game. It's almost over though.
What is this card here?
That's the Witch Doctor. No, does not get discarded. He takes up a spot in the mine, by the way. So whoever has 3 here, he takes up a spot. There's only 2 more
I don't
spots
want
left.
to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way. I thought, no, you're doing that wrong. You're reading that card wrong. What you're supposed to do with this card is when it's defeated, you take, somebody makes a new mining party, and then you take this card and you flip it on a card in the new mining party.
Yeah. So when I was defeated, I flipped him over. And then there's only 2 spots left.
It occupies one
Right,
card
but when
in
you
the mining party.
when you defeat
Now
it,
when
now
I
it
raid
gets
it, it's
discarded.
gone.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
It's gone. I'm still going to do that.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm confused.
So what
Just
you're
a
supposed
one-time
to do-
effect. That's all it is.
Yeah, so what happens is I put this aside, they make a new mining party, and then I take any card in the new mining party and flip this over onto the card, so it renders the card useless.
Then when that party gets raided, that slot is freed up again. So someone put your card here, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, so I'm going to loot. Loot 3 from there and 2 from there.
No, you you don't loot 3 from here on the south. All other kobolds.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Loot 4.
So 2, 4. I actually did it on the wrong order, but okay. It
Alright,
doesn't matter now, then.
Is there only one left here?
The card isn't actually that good because it just adds +1 to the value if I have free to gem.
I don't know if there's anything to buy.
Combined value at 10.
I don't really want to buy anything.
It's basically worth 4 or 5
I'm
free.
gonna end my turn and all these 2 loots. That mine is now dry. Thank you. This mine has just that one loot left.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. So you just have to basically end your turn.
Okay.
Well, you could still technically.
You could do stuff, but I mean,
I don't know if it could do anything with the stuff you can do though. Like it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's not going to do anything, even if you take it.
What?
It doesn't matter even if you take this. It's not going to do anything.
What do you mean it's not going to do anything?
Because you're only going to get 1 loot, no matter what.
yeah, no matter what.
Oh, I'm only going to get 1. Oh, that's right.
As long as you have
Okay,
something in the
I'll
mine, you could just loot it, and that's the end of the game. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's just add up our stupid scores.
So this is 10, 11, 20, 30, 42.
17.
Garbage.
Oh,
I think Jet might have won.
I think. Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry for picking on you the entire game, Jet. You had the most loot. The most valuable loot.
Man, I really wish that every time it was my freaking turn, it seemed like there was only fighting kobolds up there. And there's like no way to manipulate the marketplace, it seems. I kept getting stuck with all these fucking fighting kobolds. I give a shit about fighting. I can't loot anything, purchase anything. Annoying.
The only card I think is totally imbalanced is that damn Raider card for
But the scout card?
the Raider. The Scout's pretty good too, but the Raider. It takes 2 random loots from the other player.
Yeah,
That's just ridiculous.
a little brutal.
I think it's only for 2 too. I think that needs a little bit of rebalancing.
Well, that was interesting.